It's amazing what the scam artists are doing these days. But people are just so excited about getting their COVID vaccine, and they're waiting anxiously. And so we're seeing a lot of people being contacted by scam artists, whether it's via social media, emails, the telephone, text messages, and they're basically reaching out saying, "Hey, you don't have to wait for that vaccine any longer. We'll provide it to you right now. All you have to do is give me your information, pay an upfront fee." And of course, what ends up happening is they walk away with the money, they walk away with your identity, and you never get that vaccine that you really, really wanted.
So far, we're having this kind of scam, not where people are actually administering a vaccine that might be bogus.
That's correct. That's correct. And there's also people going around, even knocking on doors, offering tests for COVID antibody tests. So that's scary too. And that's happening all across the country. They're knocking on your door, offering this test, even actually giving the test. And of course, you have to pay a fee. A lot of them are saying they're with Medicare or Medicaid as well. So be very cautious of anyone who knocks on your door offering any kind of testing, any kind of vaccine. Go through the proper channels, listen to what your state has to say about when you are eligible for the vaccine as well. And I know it's really difficult. Personally, my family has tried to get the vaccine, my mother and father, and it was very difficult for them in another state, calling continuously, trying to get on the waiting list. Having 4 or 5 cell phones at a time, trying to get on a waiting list to get the vaccine. So I understand that people are very anxious and they might actually believe these scam artists that contact them.
Okay, so as president and CEO of the Kentucky Better Business Bureau, you've got some tips for people. There's always the old adage, if it sounds too good to be true, guess what? Chances are it is. But how else can you protect yourself as a consumer?
I think very, very much if someone contacts you initially about the vaccine, hang up the phone. You want to contact the direct source. So often you get phone calls like this, and they can even spoof your phone number, a phone number, so that can show that they're from the health department or some other entity. So be very cautious of anyone who contacts you about it first. And then, of course, anytime anyone calls and asks you for personal information, hang up the phone. No matter what, hang up the phone. Contact the people directly. Make sure you're contacting anyone directly. And, chances are, like even with IRS scams and things like that these days, they've got your information already. So you don't need to be giving it to them.
Yeah, exactly. So what kind of recourse do you, like as a Better Business Bureau, do you have any enforcement power, or do you have to direct it to the Kentucky Secretary of State Consumer Fraud Division?
I think the biggest thing is education. There's not a lot we can do about the scam artists because they're out there everywhere. We can't stop them. We can try to investigate it, investigate where the phone calls are coming in from, that kind of thing. But I think it's important for people to tell the Attorney General's office and the Better Business Bureau what is going on so that we can help educate the public better. And then we also have the BBB scam tracker that's out there. So you can actually take a look at Scam Tracker and learn more things about scams and report scams to us that way too. And it's at bbb.org/scam tracker. Very easy.
Yeah, very easy. So in these crazy, unusual times of COVID-19 and a global pandemic, to consumers out there, what advice would you have?
I think a lot of people are still online shopping. I think that is the biggest problem we have seen in the past year, online shopping, fake websites. So I would suggest that if you're flipping through social media and you continue to see all of the great things on like Facebook that you want to buy because you found one dress that you liked and then all these other dresses pop up from all these other sites, a lot of them are fake or they're very, very, very generic and cheap. So beware of that. And also keep hearing about these online puppy scams. It's fake websites. People are at home. They're depressed. They want to see, they want interaction of some sort. They're lonely. They want a puppy. So they go online and find these fake sites and end up sending money via wire and for shipping and everything else. And they end up with no dog and heartbroken. So I think those are 2 really big scams right now that are going on. In the end, just be very cautious. hold on to your personal information and don't believe everything that you hear and see.
Absolutely. So puppy scams and online shopping and fake COVID-19 vaccination and testing scams. Reanna Smith-Hamblin is the CEO and president of the Better Business Bureau of Kentucky. And you're watching Coffee Near Me. Reanna is coming to us via Zoom. I'm Barbara Deeb. Keep the conversation going. Who would you like to have us sit down with? Reanna, thank you. Stay safe.
Thank you so much.